my first update on my reef tank for quite some time. I thought I'd give you guys a quick run through of what's been happening. It's been quite busy with this tank. Quite a few issues as always. This tank hasn't been a smooth operation at all, one way or the other. And although it actually looks okay now, it has actually had some problems. I've had, well, I think it's fair to say, a mini tank crash. I lost the gold hammer that was there. Issue Fulia. It's lost a few heads. There was a colony there. I mean, it weren't great anyway, to be fair, but I pulled that out, so that's not there no more. And to be fair, it's kind of my fault. It's quite ironic because I did a video on tank redundancy a while back, and lo and behold, my auto water top off broke. Wasn't a problem because I had a spare. I had an old Tunsy one that I used. Then that decided to break, and then while swapping that over for the Apex one, which I'll show you after, I basically submerged my dosing tubes. They got blocked, I didn't realise, and I didn't dose for a week. Tank went downhill quite quickly. When I checked the ALK, it was down at about 5.5. Rectified that with my doser, so you can do like adjustment dose. I'll show you what I've got. I've got a Kamoa. So I did an adjustment dose over a couple of days to get that in line, and then lo and behold, I left it in that mode. Actually left it in kind of rectified dose mode, and so it just didn't dose normally throughout the day. So then another week and a half went by, tested again, I could drop back down to 5. So the corals weren't happy, to be fair, and it did cause me quite a lot of problems. Got around that, sorted that out, then started to get a bit of what I believe is cyano, green cyano. You don't really see it that much in a reef tank, to be fair. It's normally red, but I've just cleaned the tanks, to be fair. I probably should have showed you, but it was all around here, It's not so bad now. Put a cheap J-bow in there just to try and get extra flow. So there's been quite a lot going on, to be fair. No new fish, just usual. I lost a couple of shrimp recently, to be fair. I think they were just old. There's another one in there, you probably can't see it. He's hiding. Fire red. Yeah, there he is. Some snails. So yes, I just thought, let's get back to basics with this. But with that being said, I did actually swap out my media reactor. So I had a Vast Marine, I think it's called, and I've basically swapped it out for a Reef Octopus one, and then I just use half of the old reactor to old biomedia there. Not a lot. It's not there for like denitrifying anything like that. It's just to help out. So yeah, there we are. Strange things going on with the tank. That's the water top off there. So quite a few issues, to be fair. So I was concerned. So even though I knew my ALK and that was all over the place, and I thought that probably was the issue, I've never really sent off for a, you can send off for the test for Triton. I forgot the name of them now. I'm sure someone can let me know off the top of my head. But so I sent off for a test. I was expecting the worst. To be fair, the old Avast reactor used to really churn up what was put in there, and so I used to think maybe it's breaking down the carbon or whatever it might be, and that's in the tank, and that's caused problems. But actually, my test results came back really good. I mean, ridiculously so. I mean, no bad heavy metals. My phosphates have come back at 0.019, I think, just under what they recommend. Calcium was slightly high, mag was slightly high, but I expected that because obviously I've kind of tried to rectify the issue, of course, so I knew that weren't quite in line, but higher is better than lower compared to what I've had. And there was absolutely nothing wrong at all except for silicates. Silicates were through the roof. I think they were like 1200, and Triton say it should be around 200. So could be coming through my RODI system, so I updated all of the pods on that. So yeah, sorry this video is a bit rambly, but I wasn't really preparing for it. I just thought I should do one really. But so yeah, the tank's had some dramas. What was strange about the test results that came back was that I don't know, it's strange. No, I think it's the macro. So all of the, you know, you get some people that dose macro and they dose amino acids. All of that was shown at 0 on this tank, which is strange. I thought with Triton, they put bits and pieces in the dosing liquids, but strange. So what I've done to rectify that, and I don't think you have to do this, by the way, but I've got some Korallen Zucht. That's probably not how you pronounce it, but it is what it is. Coral colours. And basically, it's just, you just dose once a week a certain percentage of each one of these, and it helps you with your amino acids, and you know, all the bits and pieces you probably don't normally check for. I probably wouldn't dose this normally, but because I know, strangely, 95% of the things that I'm actually short of on this Triton test are in these 4 bottles. So the microelements, they're in there. So it just made sense to me to do that. Is it going to do anything for our tank? I really don't know. It has started to look better, not because that I've only just started, but since I've sorted out the issues I've had, except for the kind of algae on the sandbed, which I've had issues with bacteria blooms full stop with this tank. I really don't know what it is. I don't know if it's the rock or the sands, but I've had issues with it. But he's starting to come back online now. I'm starting to be happy with it again. For a while there, it wasn't great at all. But yeah, things seem to be back on track. All the fish are happy. I've got some more corals. I've kind of got back into zoas. I like zoas. Nothing too fancy, just the cheap ones up at the front there. I've been meaning to get some from ages. Some of the more high-end ones there. Few bits of SPS. And with the LPS, I don't know. I might get another gold torch. They're quite expensive. I think I'm just, you know what? I'm just gonna let the tank settle. Give it a couple of months. See how I get on with the coral colours. See if they do anything. Send off another test to Triton. See what that bounces back, you know, as, and then come back from there. But overall, after, you know, it's like you clean the tank, it looks amazing. It depends what it looks like in a couple of days' time. But I think, you know what, if the algae issue or the cyano, call it what you want, continues on the sandbed, I'll do a video. It's only fair, and show you it look in the right state. It's not a disaster like some you see, but I'll show it to you anyway, because I'm cheating really, and I'm showing you a clean tank. It's probably then talking about having issues, but there we're at. I did think I should just do an update. So I know it's really rambling all over the place, but there you go. That's it.